Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, open up the door, they're here. That would have been a lot better if I didn't stumble.
Stumble right through it.
Like a blithering idiot.
I somehow butchered a knock, knock joke set up.
Oh, sorry.
Guess who's knock, knocking?
I can't stress this enough, Caitlin. I used to be stupid.
Snooze, you lose, Venus. Suck our moon.
Ding dong, hello, it's me.
Orange.
It's your good friend Banana here. Wonder if you'd like to let me in.
Just writing you a letter to say hello.
Sorry, my cow interrupted you earlier. I heard a new knock, knock joke recently. Do you want to hear it, actually?
Yes.
Yeah, who'd you
Knock,
hear it
knock.
from, first of all?
I heard it from one and only Chris Wilson from the This Time It's Different podcast and Peter and Chris at Second
so
City.
a child. Good.
A child, yeah. So, knock,
Just
knock.
kidding.
Who's there?
Who? No,
Who?
wait.
Who?
No, hang on.
No.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Hang on.
Fucked it up.
Knock,
This is-
knock. Okay, wait.
Is this part
knock.
of the joke?
Yeah, no. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Two.
Did you just say who?
Two.
Two. Two
To who?
It's actually to whom?
Jesus Christ.
God.
Oh.
It's new, though. It's new.
All right, welcome to the HUNKS podcast. My name is Rory.
I'm Dana.
I'm Matt.
My name is Tim. This is season 3, episode 7. And yeah, we just capped off our annual piss episode. That one goes out to all the fathers, released on Father's Day.
Yeah. How was your guys' Father's Day?
Full of piss. Full of piss and vinegar.
I literally made my dad tell me he was proud of me. I did it kind of jokingly, but I forced him to say he was proud of me. It felt good to exert my power over him.
Was he under a certain amount of duress?
Yeah, a car had fallen on him.
What did you make him say he was proud of?
So we went golfing at the Pinawa Golf Club, and
you hit
on
a
the-
really good hole.
yeah, on the last hole, I was like, Dad, I'm gonna hit it as hard as I can, and as soon as I hit it, I need you to tell me you're proud of me. And then I hit it as hard as I could. Of course, I went right into the bush. It was a bad shot, and I was like, Dad, and he's like, I'm proud of you. But it was fun. You know, you got to be direct with your communication, I suppose.
Yeah.
How's everyone else doing? What's new in yours worlds?
I got my second shot of vaccine juice on Father's Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet.
So when this podcast comes out, I will be 100% invincible, I think, is the word they used.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, was this shot in a clinic, or was this a dude in a van again?
I save my dudes in a van shots for special occasions only. This was at a medical facility. No, it wasn't.
you
It was
did-
at a. I did
Good.
what?
Never mind. I was gonna make a hilarious joke.
They're recommending now that you mix. You get one shot at a clinic and one from a van guy.
Yeah.
That betters your odds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The van
gambling
guy
with
shot
COVID.
didn't get approved in America. Did you know that?
He
But
couldn't
they
get
always
across
tell
the
you
border.
that they're proud of you after, so that's good.
You know what is crazy is that the AstraZeneca shot isn't approved in America.
I know.
So people who have strictly AZ shots might not be able to go to America.
What about Arizona?
Well, I mean, of course
That's-
not. That's the most America.
Yeah. Man, that would suck. I mean,
Yeah.
like, can you get, if you have 2 AZs, can you get a couple fizzies? Pfizer's?
Oh,
I don't think you can get. I don't think it's recommended
keep
you get
going
more
back?
than 2 shots.
Yeah, can you get a different vaccine? That's interesting. Can you get how many? Can you just get as many as you can, just to like really make sure?
Not so far, I don't think. I mean, going forward, I'm sure if you've got enough disposable income, they'll be like, I don't care, fucking, we'll shoot whatever we want, or whatever you want.
140% protected.
You guys saw that video from that hearing in the States where it was like a radio personality talking to these Congress people about how she's heard it was a 5G conspiracy theory proponent, and they were like, "Oh, I've heard that some people have been getting magnetized after they get their second shot.
So
And
people are
forks
magnetic?
are sticking to their forehead."
Yeah. And she was a
With all
nurse.
sincerity. Yeah. Oh, she was a nurse.
Yes.
Oh, no. What's the
Yeah.
first thing that you would do if you were magnetic? If you woke up magnetic?
Oh, I'd fuck with some credit cards.
I think I would stick myself to. Wait a minute. Are
Fridges?
planes made out of iron? Because I'd stick myself onto a plane and go wherever it's going, like Tom
No,
Cruise.
I don't think so. I think they're
Tinfoil, mostly.
pretty lightweight.
Yeah.
Fine.
I would run by a lot of wind chimes.
Oh, really get them going? Like run
Yeah.
through a wind chime factory?
I bet you that power gets pretty old pretty quick.
It's one of those, like, it would take some creative writing to write for Magneto, because it's like you really have to find the specific instances where being magnetic is useful, because overall it seems like you have to edit out all the stuff that's a pain in the ass about being magnetic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Magneto is just like able to control metal, though.
He can
and
control
that would
it.
be cool.
If you have iron in your blood, can they control that?
You have to have enough iron, apparently.
He has to think constantly about his blood moving through his body.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to be Magneto. Go.
His
One.
foot just falls off because he forgot to pump circulation down there.
Gives himself too huge of a boner.
Give it her all she's got, Captain.
Magnets
his
just
balls.
fly to the ween.
Yeah, that was shocking and disturbing to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the type of thing you hear about in internet, maybe chat rooms, comment boards, whatever. But to just see like an adult speak so frankly about it, but yeah, it's one of those things. We have a wonderful guest today on the podcast. Caitlin Howden is going to be joining us shortly.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
New Eden, Sunday Service, comedy, you name it, it's comedy. I don't know if we'll have time to really get into this, but we've talked about UFOs before on the podcast, and have you guys been listening to the chatter on CBC News, I heard today anyways, about the new UFO stuff coming out?
Like a new Blink-182 album?
Yeah.
What's the new UFO stuff?
So there's going to be a bunch of declassified documents that Congress has like demanded from the U.S. Air Force and Naval and whatever. They're demanding this stuff, right? And there's this former U.S. big time Army guy who is really pushing this like new UFO movement to get the truth out there, and how people are seeing UFOs like every other day, and it's becoming a national security issue because these aircrafts aren't from the United States. So what are they doing in our airspace? To the point where on the radio, Chris Hadfield came out and he's like, well, he tried to deliver like the logic behind why an alien would show up unannounced, make no contact, and then just bail,
Chris Hadfield, by the way, an enemy of the HUNKS podcast ever since season 2.
Yeah, it's been declared. But yeah.
No, I haven't actually heard this stuff this week, but that's my favorite thing over the past year is that they keep trying to be like, aliens are real, and everyone's like, we don't care.
Shut up about the fucking aliens. aliens.
They gotta spice it up a little bit, I think. And they're Hulkamaniacs. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's funny.
I hope I get abducted. What would you want to be abducted by aliens?
Yeah, man, I'm so bored.
Yeah.
I'm so bored with this world. I'm so bored with planet Earth. Like, give me something new. I don't
Totally.
care.
Send
What
me
if-
to space.
What if their spaceship just like fucking sucked though? Like everything, like we, like like if your computer and
Doors wouldn't open
TV,
properly.
your
It's just
TV and
lawn
everything
chairs.
at home is way better, and it's just like fucking shitty technology.
It stinks like Lucky beer and stale cigarettes.
No remote. Like you have to get
There's
up
like
to change
kitty
the shit.
litter everywhere, just all over the floor, and they don't have a cat. You're just like, oh,
They
it's
just
like being a
eat
20-year-old
Dunkaroos.
boy. Dunkaroos.
And they have like frozen meat in their freezer, but it's been there for like a year and a
Yeah,
half.
they've been saving it for too long.
Yeah.
They mostly eat off-brand KD.
Like that could be the case, right? Like, so
Yeah.
what? So what if
Yeah.
they got here? Like, we don't know what they're like generally.
Yeah.
Because I know some people who are further ahead than you'd think they'd be if you saw how they lived.
Yeah. Well, it's like we got to the moon in the 60s, and let's say there
Yeah.
were aliens on the moon, right? And like
Yeah.
we
Sure.
managed to get there, but like they'd be like, "You smoke on planes? Like what the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys eat salads made out of Jello? What the fuck? You guys don't have seat belts? We didn't have seat belts then.
How did you get to the moon if you don't have seat belts?
Yeah.
I would
Did
want
you-
to be abducted, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would not, or you would?
I would.
Yeah, me too.
Did you know there's a theory that the moon used to be Venus's moon?
Really?
Yeah. Venus doesn't have a moon right now. They say that the moon, because of our greater gravitational force, because we spin faster,
Right.
we pulled the moon in.
We sucked it
Now
up.
it's ours. Yeah, it sucked it up. Well,
Drink your moon.
Snooze, you lose, Venus. Suck our moon.
Suck our moon. He's our moon now.
well. Welcome back to the Hunks Podcast. Doo-ba-doo-boop-ba-doo. We got a great guest that's joining us. Welcome to the Hunks Podcast, Caitlin Howden.
Hi. Thanks all. Thanks for having me.
Hi.
Really-
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
It is our pleasure.
My ring light keeps going out, so you're getting it as it is. No ring light tonight. Okay? No ring light.
Looks like there's lots of great natural light out there. It's one of the days in Vancouver where the sun comes out.
For now, Tim. For now.
Ooh, what if we're teasing for towards the end of the podcast the sun goes down?
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Could you imagine
Imagine.
how scary that would be? I fall asleep at 6 every day. I assume the sun stays up
Forever.
forever.
Yeah, you're never awake when the sun's down.
What would you do if the sun didn't come up?
Ooh.
Like just tomorrow?
Tomorrow, it's like 10 o'clock and you're like, you're tapping your watch. And you're thinking,
I'd call somebody.
it's late. Who would you call? Your lawyer?
No, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
I'd call the boat rental company and I'd get in a boat immediately and I'd go looking.
Yeah.
You gotta get over that horizon.
Yeah, head for the horizon.
Yeah.
I love it. You take it into your own hands.
Yeah.
And if I Truman Show myself, I Truman Show myself.
Underrated movie.
Yeah, more people should hear about it.
Actually, I guess it wasn't underrated. Hey, it was like the blockbuster.
It was
of the year.
quite overrated. No,
It
rated.
was properly rated.
It was appropriately rated.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about here on the Hunks podcast. Appropriately rated things that people will never disagree with.
Mainstream.
Yeah.
That's
What are
what
your
we're going for.
Extreme.
What are some of your top perfectly rated movies?
Oh, I was
Back
going
to the
say
Future.
Frasier, perfectly rated.
Oh.
Yes, Frasier, perfectly rated.
TV. Yeah.
After that, there's really nothing, is there?
Yeah.
Well, way to go, Matt.
Really hit the nail on the head.
You win again.
Hope you're happy.
It is an absolute delight having you on the podcast, and that's one of the things that we've all adapted to over this pandemic or whatnot. Is I guess one of the bonuses for us here in Winnipeg is, anyways, we get to talk to funny friends on the coasts and stuff like that. Sunday Service has been doing a lot of cool stuff and a lot of fun shows, a lot of great guests. Is there any plans for going live again, or
You know
do
what, Tim?
think you would?
Let me tell you, I haven't done the show in months. Okay, full disclosure, I have not done the show in a long time, only because it's fully digital, and I think what y'all are able to do is incredible, but I'm only doing it because you're paying me very, very well, right? Like this is only because there's like a bit of a chef's kiss at the end.
Yeah, the Tesla will be delivered before Sunday.
On its own. Yeah, hopefully we're back in the fall. That's the hope. But
fall,
until then, those guys are holding strong every Sunday. Honestly, it starts at 9 p.m.
Woof.
Woof.
Woof. Yeah.
Woof.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. Some barking dogs all around.
Are you an early to bedder? What's your bedtime?
Yeah, what's your nighttime routine too? Going
You know what? It's more like, when's my stop talking time? When's my I could still putter until a midnight, but I'm not entertaining the masses anymore past 8.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, did my computer ding? This isn't my computer. Also, full disclosure, I'm full of surprises here.
Whose apartment are you in?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm having a really great time on your podcast. Thank you for having me.
Have you been able to do film stuff during this whole mess?
Yeah, I worked on a show this past winter. Y'all, guess what's coming back from a movie to TV for you?
I think I know.
Well, if you loved a cop and a dog, and if you loved that one of the dogs was named Hooch, let me tell you, Turner and Hooch is coming to Disney Plus.
Yes.
All right.
And it's everything you would hope it would be.
Is it the early story where the dog is a little puppy and they're just learning how to drive a car?
Well, this is close. It is a big boy. He's a big boy dog, but he's helping solve crimes left and right.
Right.
Yeah, I got to. I shot that this winter. I got to play Deputy Jenna on the show.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can we speak
to
Deputy Jenna?
Thank you for asking. First of all, no one ever asks first. They just start. Yeah.
Turn in your badge and gun.
This is how you hold a gun.
Is that to the dog?
Yeah.
He's gonna need both paws.
Did you have to get special gun holding training, or did you know how to hold a gun convincingly?
Yeah, I got it in between takes when the stunt coordinator came up and was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
It was
For real?
backwards.
Well, I was holding it like like this.
Yeah.
Thumbs in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and your fingers interlaced?
Yeah.
Fingers interlaced.
Point your finger out.
You gave it a little
Both
smooch.
fingers behind the trigger.
Were you saying pew, pew, pew when it was shooting?
Yeah, the sound guy was like, "You're not mic'd."
And you're like, well, we'll ADR that.
I'll get another day's pay out of this one. Don't you worry.
Get it in post.
No, he came over and was like, if your thumbs are like that, you're gonna break your damn thumbs. Move them to the side. And I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's exciting news. I like to think that Hooch is the executive producer and he's the one that brought it back. Sort of like Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery keep bringing back Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah. There were 5 hooches on set to play Hooch. So there were 5 of these massive slobbery dogs.
Are you a dog person? Do you like dogs?
Yep. There's one right now.
Check
That's
this
not
out.
alive.
There's one right now.
Oh!
For the listener, we've just seen 2 dogs.
Our listeners are always hearing dogs.
Yes. Well, but not barking, just hearing us being like, oh.
Yeah.
Do you have a part of the podcast that's just for dogs, where it's just someone going, "He's a good boy, yeah. He's a good boy."
We do
get
now.
Get a listener to put the headphones on the dog for a second.
Oh my God! Can we
That's
do that?
That's a great segment.
It is.
You just leave this podcast on loop while you go to work. Who's a good boy?
Where's your ball? Get your ball. Get your ball. Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah. Out of there. Out of there. She's looking at me like, I'm just drinking water. Sorry, baby.
That's a great Patreon right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy.
I remember when pre-pandemic, I was in Vancouver and I got to be a guest on the Sunday service, which was an absolute delight. And at that time, you, I don't know if you had just gotten the dog, but you had set up that camera in the apartment that you can press a button to shoot a treat to it or whatnot.
Oh.
God, that's
Yes.
gotta be critical.
The Furbo.
Furbo.
My husband and I had to create a rule, though, that you can't Furbo each other when we're home, because that's not nice. You can't show friends your Furbo. You know what I mean? It's not for them.
As an only child, seeing videos of these like machines that shoot balls for dogs to play fetch with on their own, I'm very jealous of those. I wish I had one of those when I was a kid.
The Robo Brother.
Just firing balls at you.
Beating me up. Beat up mode.
It's shaped like this. It's shaped with its fists on its hips, and you can put your head in its arm, and it'll like noogie you.
Yeah.
You want?
Yeah. And you have to keep it in your doorway of your room.
Yeah.
So that you're cornered.
It farts on you every time you're near. Definitely.
You have to give it your allowance to leave you alone. Yeah.
You have to pay its cell phone bill for about a year and a half.
And don't tell mom. Won't.
Won't, but like you're actually like, I'm doing you a huge favor. Maybe be nice to me.
Give
Beat it,
them
you little twerp. Twerp doesn't get used enough. Anyways.
Twerp.
What's twerp short for?
Twerpentine.
Totally wimpy, energetic, ridiculous person. The energetic really lost it. Nah,
yeah.
no good.
I feel like that was a low-key swear when I was a kid. I was like, am I saying this? Am I getting away with this? Twerp? Twerp and twit.
The good thing is I don't think we need to edit out this portion of the podcast because I was a little bit worried that twerp might have been like, a problematic word that we weren't aware of yet.
Are you
But it is-
Googling it currently?
I Googled it. It's a noun. It's a derogatory term, but it's in the dictionary. It just means a silly or annoying person.
There you go.
Guilty.
We're good. Yeah.
I'll take it. Twerp.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a twerp.
I am absolutely. Yeah. Twerp life.
You know what word I think is underrated is dork. I like it's
Yeah.
I think it's funny again, you know?
I heard a vicious rumor that dork was a dolphin's penis or a whale's penis.
Yeah, I thought that was true. A whale's
Vicious.
penis. I think so. I think
Vicious
so.
rumor.
Okay, here we go.
Here we
Check it
go.
out.
I've got my money on no.
Oh,
Or at least
yeah,
that's
it's
what-
yes.
That's what dolphins call it. Like, maybe it's not the right thing, but like, that's what dolphins call it.
Yeah, and then their partners are like, "Can you just not call it that? It's not
Weird.
sexy."
I got
Oh,
my
it's a
dork
man's
slammed in the
penis.
door. My
Are you
dork got hit
horny?
by a boat.
The boat is
I imagine
ruined.
that there's probably a dolphin or a whale out there that got their dink hit by a boat. Hey,
What a day.
I'll never forget the day we went to I believe it was the Vancouver. What is it? The marine there, the big aquarium.
aquarium.
Instead-
Aquarium?
Yeah, yeah,
Marine?
yeah. Beluga whales or sperm whales in there. I believe it was that.
Who are you talking about? What are you talking? When did
I'll just never forget as a child going there and seeing a huge dork, like a big old whale penis, like 4 times the size of me.
you saw it,
Yeah, I saw it, and they were like,
they just hang out?
They were
sometimes?
playing with it.
like the
No, I
bottom
think
of
it
a
was worked out.
surfboard.
The dork was?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, it was. Well, it was like, in the part of an aquarium where you can like walk by it, and the whole wall is like at the side of the aquarium.
You put a quarter in, and it comes down. You're in a booth.
The little hole opens up.
Your friends bring you there when you're in Berlin for the night. Oh,
It's way more sad than you imagine. Yeah.
An aquarium.
you're hired.
So what? This whale just swam
Rubbed
by
it
and
along the wall.
left a streak.
No.
Hey, what?
Well, the streak implies that it's got something on it.
No, that's a clear message for Freddie who works nights. They're having beef. There's like an issue with this dolphin and the aquarium staff.
Does this count as PR for the Turner and Hooch series on
Yes.
Disney? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been asked to never speak on the show. They've heard my interviews and they've said, don't just let people see it. They'll figure it out.
When does that come out?
It comes out July 21st on Disney Plus.
Nice.
And I get to be upside down in a tree. I get booby trapped. Can you still say booby trapped? Yeah.
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 Yeah, because it's from the origin of when breasts would get stuck in a net. And that's how they caught mermaids.
It's because they didn't have feet to step in them, so they had to improvise.
And then the poor people would get tuna's breasts. Or dolphin's breasts, I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I'm referencing, really. Tunas and dolphins get caught in the same net and get chopped up. And
Sure do. Got to look for that on your can of tuna.
yeah, the no dolphin logo on there.
Speaking of cans of tuna, that whale's penis was huge. Should I say? One show that I really, really loved was the New Eden. No, wait, New Eden?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Created by Kayla
What?
Lorette and Ebony Rosen.
Yeah. What was that like working with a couple? I mean, I assume you're friends.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah, there's a little bit of nepotism there. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you were so funny in that role. Like, you just absolutely. I mean, everyone was just spot on with the satire of that. Like, I'm sure they probably had some people think that it was real.
Yes. Some people got very mad. Some people got very, very mad at the show. But yeah, it's a, it mixes everything that you want, which is like a little bit of crime, a bit of a, a mockumentary feel, also cults, also bees, honey. Honey's super hot right now, especially hot honey. Hot honey's extra hot right now. It is, which is ironic and sad.
Extra hot honey.
Extra hot honey. Wait for it.
It's coming up.
We shot it up in North Bay, so there really was that feeling too of everyone kind of being in this smaller city and shooting a show together and living at the Best Western, which is a lot like a cult.
Yeah.
And you got to collect points.
Always said that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always have to ask for extra toilet paper.
Yeah, and they judge you when they give it to you.
Mm-hmm. And then they mark it. And then they make that. They give you a look.
Yeah. You've only been there for an hour and you've gone through 2 rolls.
I did do a lot of passive aggressive ordering because my windows wouldn't open in the room and it was very wet in there and inexplicably wet. I lived there for a month. It was always a very damp room. Ugh. And I would do things like I would order an air purifier off Amazon and then I would open it up in the lobby and go, oh, look what I ordered for my room. And then I would like take it out and I would fold up the card. I'm like, do you have recycling? Because I had to order an air purifier because I can't open the window of my room. Oh, I can't go back.
No.
Yeah, they're awesome and they're always working on new things, Kayla and Evany. So
yeah. If
you can find it on Crave, they really buried it deep. But if you can find it, listeners of this podcast, go watch New Eden.
Go watch it. Watch it a bunch.
Yeah, watch it 3 times. Watch it 3 times.
It is one of those shows where you got to keep watching it.
It takes place in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s.
Yeah.
And today. Yeah. Have you ever been to North Bay? Have you all ever been like up in North Bay?
This is Ontario, North Bay, Ontario.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No. I've been to the Bay.
Is it a mining town though? It seems like it's probably a mining town.
Yes, it feels like it had roots in nickel or of kind of like Sudbury vibes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever drive through it like on tours kind of thing? I feel like it's like a.
Haven't for North Bay. No.
Feels like a Wawa.
Right. That whole like Thunder Bay, Sudbury stretch to me is like that's the longest time of my life.
Yeah.
It's right there.
That province is so big, Ontario. It is so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the lakes are big too.
And there's always one person who goes, it's faster if we go through the States.
Yeah.
And you say, but we can't.
Yep.
We're not allowed.
One time I was hitchhiking from Halifax to Winnipeg, and my girlfriend at the time, we decided we were going to take a ferry across the Great Lakes to cut some time, but she got seasick, so she got real doped up and was just stumbling around the boat like a debutante. And then we basically had to pitch a tent right at the exit of the boat and go directly to sleep.
Oh no!
Yeah. And then a poor family in a motorhome picked us up the next day and drove us all the way to Winnipeg. And I ruined their bathroom.
Oh
no! Great time.
I love
that
you
guys
gave
hear
us
about
just
this
the highlight.
CRTC thing or what?
How long was that ferry? I imagine that's got to be pretty long. Those lakes are huge.
Yeah, it's a couple hours. It was a decent 2-3 hours at least.
Speed ferry?
Yeah.
And you pitched a tent?
Got a
Yeah, we
boner?
were hitchhiking and stuff, so we had a tent with us.
Yeah,
This
but
is
it
when I
seems
was
like-
stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, Caitlin. I used to be stupid.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I had no idea.
I'm not
You know
stupid
what?
now.
It doesn't read, buddy. It doesn't read, pal. Let me tell you. Could have fooled me.
It's a former life.
Yeah.
I was an idiot as a kid. That was my former job. I'm not stupid anymore. I dabble.
Every once in a while on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little,
Time
get a
to
little
time.
stupid. Yeah.
When did you realize you were stupid?
Oh, I mean, once you become smart, that's the catch-22.
That is the turnaround point.
That's the moment that you stop being stupid is when you realize you're stupid.
Right.
Did you have
Anyways,
to cut anyone out of your
38.
life? Did you have to cut anyone out when you realized that you were no longer stupid?
Cut out all your teachers.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yes. Mostly sugar daddies.
Name them.
Greg. It was mostly Greg's.
That's odd.
Really, well, sugar daddies are really Greg heavy. Really Greg heavy identity.
I always imagined them to be named Clint.
Oh yeah, that's
You
that's a good one too, for sure.
I don't see a Kyle as a sugar daddy. Is that just me?
A Kyle?
No, they got
Yeah.
no sugar.
Yeah.
Is he Kyle as a camp counselor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one that sticks around for way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? He does what makes him happy.
Yeah, but he always insists on closing the talent show, which is really stealing the thunder from the kids.
And the thing is, he hasn't gotten better at his talent over the years,
The hula hoop.
Sorry, Rory, one more time.
The hula hoop.
The hula hoop.
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
It's a hula hoop. You hula, I hula. Come on, let's hoop.
That's how Kyle pronounces it.
Yeah, he's really pretentious about the hula
Yeah.
hooping.
Yeah. Pick this up in Italy.
It's not even an Italian thing.
The real nuisance on the flight. He refused to check it. It's actually not weighted enough, so I put water inside, but then it just leaves like a wet mark around his belly.
He's practicing in the airport, spraying water at everyone around
He's
him.
filling it up at the water fountain. Everyone's like trying to fill up their water bottle. They're very thirsty, dehydrated from the flight.
You'll thank me in a couple hours.
Not weighted enough. All joking aside, I actually did that. Not the buying of a hula hoop, but I did buy a hula hoop one summer when I was living in Toronto, and I was like, I'm going to get fit this summer. I'm going to get so fit, and it's all going to be from hula hooping. I bought it from the dollar store, and it didn't work, so I was like, I'll fill it with water, and it leaked everywhere. It sprayed the whole place.
Hula hooping is a workout?
In my mind, it was. I was like,
It was a popular workout about 10 years ago. It was.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you work out?
I thought Tia Carrere does it. I could do it.
She does?
I don't know. I figured, look at her. Bet you she hula hoop.
She knows her way around a hula hoop.
Look at her. My gosh, I'd be so lucky.
Oh, if those hulas could hoop.
What does it work out? Is it like a butt workout?
No, it's like
thigh
abs.
workout?
You're like,
Cardio, a little bit, right?
like-
Yeah, I would
Moving.
imagine
and abs, for sure.
the whole kind of middle area, core, I guess they call it.
Huh.
And then if you got another couple hoops on the arms, do
Oh,
separate
yeah.
hoops.
Oh,
And now
You
you're
get
getting
one on the
sense.
neck, and you got a nice beef neck. Going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just do
And
the
it's
neck.
like, yeah, a nice beefy neck in the summertime is nice because then, you can wear anything around that.
Just flexing your neck.
Go to the beach. Just
6-pack on your neck.
I've never had a problem with birds. Let's just say that.
And this has been an ad for Beefy Neck. Why get a neck from anywhere else?
Hula hoop workout. That blows my mind brain.
Well, Matt, you used to do fast yoga, right? Or do you still do it? Matt would put like a yoga
whenever I do
video
yoga,
on.
it's as fast as I humanly can do it.
Matt would put a yoga video on like 10 speed and try to just keep up with the yoga as fast as he could.
Okay, now you're going to bring your right arm around your neck and hold there for 10 breaths. Okay, now working on it.
With relaxation.
And namaste.
How did you not pass out?
Answer the door. Sorry, just doing yoga.
Yoga really kicked my ass this morning.
Yeah, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for the whole meditation end of things. I tried to meditate. It's the first thing that I kick out of my routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do
Keelan,
it.
do you meditate? Have you meditated at all?
Well, I was nervous before coming on the podcast, and so I did take a few breaths before joining because I was like my hands were a bit shaky and I was nervous. So I was like, okay, just take a breath. But yeah, that helped.
It's a good grounding thing. I'm gonna try and do it before I start performing live again, instead of drinking, which is what I used to do. To kind of center myself, but I don't think it works.
Are you gonna do other things? Like, have you decided that like when you go back there, you're gonna try a different pre-show routine? Like, is that something that like has been in your mind?
Yeah, mainly the like the meditative breaths, and like I'm just gonna try and like just center a little bit before, so I don't go out there with wacko energy, you know. But I think that's about it. I mean, aside from like just not drinking very much anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have a pre-show routine, Caitlin?
Well, it used to be having a couple, like a drink or like hanging out with the Sunday service guys. We have some like, rituals. I think, Tim, you saw them where like we look into each other's eyes and hold hands and kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
That
a
is
bunch.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
We do it before every show. And it's lovely.
You raise the spirit up.
Yeah, and we just connect with each other. I like that idea, though, of wanting to just be a little bit more centered before the show, because I don't want to do the thing of leaving a show and going, what happened?
Yeah.
Right.
What? It was good, but
Yeah.
Right.
did I make any? What? Yeah, what did I do? I want to get rid of the regret hangover. That's my want for going back.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when it's a great show.
Yeah.
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 We have a ritual where we'll put our hands in the middle before a HUNKS show.
Yeah.
And yell, "Go fuck yourself," and then go on stage. And I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yours is much sweeter though.
It is. It's like you saying it just now, because I'd forgotten about it for about a year, made me realize how aggressive an energy that is.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
we're really sacrificing our mental health there for a kind of a funny joke.
Yeah.
That gets less funny as time goes by.
But it's something that we all do together, and it
Yeah.
brings us together. I
That's
still
true.
like that
Brings
aspect
the
of
energy.
it.
I always looked at it as if we were saying that to the audience.
Which is also
Oh no, that's so much worse, Tim.
I love standing behind a drawn curtain and give the audience the finger before.
Oh, yeah.
No, we haven't. Don't say that.
No, we have. They deserved it.
But it's, yeah. I think that show went really poorly, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just-
probably
it's-
did.
I guess that, well, I tried to psych myself down, I guess, as much as possible for a show in terms of what my expectations are for myself and the audience, because if I feel like if I, right before the show, set that at an unachievable level, I just try to be in the moment with it as much as possible. But I don't know. It would be nice to have a routine.
See, I think, well, here's my routine is find Tim about 30 seconds before going on stage, because we never know where he is.
Yeah,
He's
clambering out
always
of the
just gone
bathroom.
to get another drink or in the bathroom or something like that, just as we're about to go on stage. So my ritual is always find Tim. I feel like mine is like, I'm not saying that this is right, but it's a very frenetic, like, where is everything, making sure that everything is where it should be, trying to remember my lines, trying to remind people of certain like things that aren't necessarily my responsibility. It's a lot of, because it's sketch, right? We can't be as in the moment as with improv. Okay, that's enough.
Is there fake pee in the glass on stage? Is there, are the two wigs in place? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the moments of like, remember we changed the ending a second ago and we're going to do this ending. And you're like, we're doing, right. Yeah. Because we're not doing this. You're like, no, we are doing that, but we're still changing the ending. You're like, I'm going to mess it up. And you already know I am. So I love you.
Yeah. So often just right before going on stage, we're like, wait, what are we doing right now? Oh, we're talking about, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
I like to touch every single chair before a show. Is that weird?
Oh, like
For real?
that.
In the audience?
I futz so much that I will make sure that every single chair is right. And then Aaron Reed will also touch every single chair. And it's truly like a cat and mouse kind of thing where he'll do a row and then I'll readjust his row. And then he'll see it and he'll come and he'll do one chair. And it's a real chess game.
I do like to get out on the stage before anybody's in the theater and just sort of like walk around the stage.
Yeah.
I feel like then I can sort of envision the show and sort of walk myself through where I'll be in the show.
Nothing's worse than like being halfway through a set and then realize, the audience is actually on the other side of the stage. It's behind you the whole time.
Who put the chairs back there, you say?
That was me. I'm sorry. I 180'd them. I overfuzzed.
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's play. What game are we going to play? I don't know. How about Two Truths and a Lie? Which is our favorite game to play on the Hunks podcast.
Sure. With pleasure.
Yeah. Two Truths and a Lie is a game where one of us says three statements, two of which are true, one of which is a lie. Everybody else has to guess what is the lie. Today, Caitlin Howden is going to favor us with the three statements. Take it away, Caitlin Howden.
Okay. Thank you.
Special.
I was going to do... Okay.
Turner and Hooch.
New Eden.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Sunday service.
Thank you. Okay, I was going to do Kathy Hilton rules, which is just telling you three truths. If anyone's watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kathy Hilton is a genius. But I'm actually going to give you two truths and a lie. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. First statement. I once pretended to be Martin Short's blow-up doll.
Nice.
Second statement. I did improv at the Primavera Sound Music Festival in Barcelona.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Third, I'm trained to put out fires in high heels.
Whoa.
Okay.
There's so many.
I like this. This is very eclectic.
They
and
all
Absolutely.
feel
Off the wall.
true.
Yeah. Frick.
Yeah. They're
This is
all
a tough one.
Yeah. They're all so nuts yet plausible for some reason.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rory.
Yeah.
And have tons of questions about them. Yeah.
Go ahead. I have answers for all of them.
Oh, okay.
Do you actually have questions?
Well, so the Martin Short blow-up doll, fancy improv in Barcelona.
At a music festival, which
You said music festival?
The Primavera Sound Music Festival in Barcelona.
That
Barcelona.
sounds so legit.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
real.
it's a real music festival.
I thought it was pasta sauce.
No, that's rigatoni.
Ay, ay, ay. Ah, jeez.
Now, this
And
Martin
then-
Short blow up doll, are you saying you were the blow up doll that he himself would use, or you were pretending to be that, or you were pretending to be Martin Short as a blow up doll?
Oh,
I was pretending to be the blow up doll and Martin Short was using me.
Right.
Okay.
you know what I think? I think it's the third one is the lie because I think you're not allowed to put out fires in heels.
Like that's a law.
Yeah, I think that you have to take those shoes off
Yeah.
according
those
to
laws.
regulation.
From the 1700s that they just never changed.
Oh, I was thinking it was only put into law after Caitlyn did it, and they were like, no more. This not.
Who let her? Who let her?
Now, when you say you're trained to put out fires in heels, are you saying that you have like a certification, or that somebody just taught you?
I was a flight attendant.
Oh.
Or was I?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I was
now it's
picturing
obviously-
like heels that had like tiny fires in them, and you would put out the shoes that were on fire. Okay, now we got some
Yeah. It's like
clarification
those,
there.
it's like those boots were made for walking, but those heels were made for soaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I had a fire extinguisher and had to use a hose as well.
Wow.
Okay.
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 Anybody got an answer? Rory, what are you thinking?
I think that the music festival improv is the lie, but I feel like there's an element of truth in there, but I think that one's the lie.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm changing mine because the flight attendant seemed real. I'm gonna say that you weren't Martin Short's blow up doll. He was yours.
Ah,
Yes.
twist.
Tim, what are you thinking?
I'm going to say that the fire in the heels is the lie, but that there's an element of truth in that one too.
Somebody put the podcast on 0.5 here.
1/16th speed.
Our one listener's banging their stereo.
I think that the Martin Short one is true. I think it was part of a Second City show because our friend Chris Wilson favored us with a story about, I think it was Chris Wilson, favored us with a story about the time Martin Short showed up to a Second City show. So I suspect that there's some
You can't get rid of them at those things.
something going on here. Something that doesn't seem quite right here. So that's true.
So
The fire. What?
That's a definitive. Which one do you think is a lie? Just to be clear, because what you
Oh.
just said there was nonsense and did not make a definitive statement one way or another.
Sure, you said it at full speed, but
I can't stress this enough, Caitlin. I used to be stupid.
But
I'm going to go. Barcelona is the lie. Although, yeah, I get.
Okay, so we got two for Barcelona's the lie.
yeah.
And wait, what? Mine was definitely the first one was the lie. What was
Yeah.
everyone else's?
And then Tim said the heels.
Yeah.
is the lie. So we
Okay.
got our bases covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bases covered.
Yeah. Okay.
So I am trained to put out a fire in heels. I worked for Porter Airlines, where I was a flight
Oh.
attendant for a year and a half.
Shit.
Where I would do, I had a little pillbox hat and high heels.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we were fully trained in like fire, like safety. So we had to learn how to put out fires.
Shit.
Wow.
Did you ever have to do it?
No, God, no. Touch
Yeah.
wood.
Did you ever get to do
Touch
it?
wood. I got to do it one afternoon, but I got my certification.
in a park.
Did they have like a training course where there's like a plane on fire and then they put you in heels and they're like, go, go, go?
We were always in heels, Matt. We were always in heels. And very, like, you had to be very manicured, very well put together. Mm-hmm. And the fire was on the tarmac. So we were out on the tarmac where the planes take off. And we did do drills in an airplane that was kind of like cut in half. So you could like practice jumping out of it and all that kind of stuff.
In heels. Oh my goodness.
This seems to be kind of like a throwback concept of flight attendant.
Uh-huh.
It was. You could drink for free on the flights. It was free food. And we all had like I said, like all matching cute like tartan dresses and blazers and heels and pillbox hats and kerchiefs around the neck.
Oh, cool. Was that kind of the idea behind Porter Airlines? Is like it's the 60s.
Yeah, it was flying refined.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that is true. I can't do it anymore. I've got a high arch. The other, I know. It's okay. I've got some insoles. I'm doing okay. The other truth is that I did play Martin Short's Blow Up Doll, but it was just for laughs through Second City.
Oh.
And I'll say this, I'll never give you a part truth where it was like, nope, it was just I was wearing a green wig. It is full lie. I have never played the Primavera Sound Music Festival.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. Not even been invited.
Fuck
That would suck so much to have to do improv at a music festival like that.
Yeah.
I just assumed...
In Europe, no less.
It's not very good. What you're doing is not very good. Your miming is poor.
They're still paying so much attention.
Yeah. And they still demand 3 encores.
Make my suggestion. It's very good. It's very good suggestions.
I stayed up all night thinking about it.
What is the like weirdest situation that you've had to do improv like that?
Oh, I mean, I've done weird gigs where it's like, I've done like improv in Poland for like an arena size of people where no one really spoke English. And it was very strange. We had it was like theater sports kind of style in Warsaw. And every time you said a line, someone would translate and then they would go,
Whoa.
Yeah, so I've done that.
Were you the main event in that scenario?
Mm-hmm. It was like the big arena.
Yeah.
And you could hear in the intro, it was with Uncalled For, which is my old improv and sketch group from Montreal, Quebec.
Nice.
And I remember I was there with some pals, and I remember the introduction was like, no Polish. Okay, Uncalled For. And it was like, I guess that's our introduction. Okay, great. Come, Uncalled For. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
I hear some sirens in the background. Is that because the homeowner came home?
The city is alive and well here in Vancouver, BC. Let me tell you.
Summer is here.
Let me just harmonize real fast. Thanks.
How was meeting Martin Short?
Delightful.
Yeah.
So awesome. Doing the Second City, I got to do main stage shows there, and it was some of the best training, but also it was just like, it was so cool to meet people like Martin Short and Catherine O'Hara and like alumna of the stage that you're just like in awe of, really. It was great. It was really awesome.
Oh man.
What were some of the top alumni meeting? Like Catherine O'Hara must have been super fun.
Well, I got to meet her at it was the 50th anniversary of the Second City in Chicago.
Holy shit.
And they brought all the main stage cast down and they put us up, and we all had lanyards, just for who we were. Lanyards, kind of the thing you put around your neck with a little name tag on the front. And depending on what color lanyard you had, that described like where in the Second City family, like were you in production, business, were you on stage? And so I had yellow because I was a main stage cast member, and I was standing next to Catherine O'Hara, and she had a yellow one too. And she pointed at mine, and then she pointed at hers, and she went, "Oh, and kind of just like gave a little like nod.
That's so
and that
cool.
was all I needed. And all I wanted to say was like, you have nice face. You have nice face is so
You so
mummy. Stop calling her mummy. Yeah, so I feel pretty lucky for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
kudos to, she doesn't need to wear a lanyard. They should know who
Well,
she is. Kudos to her for,
She also didn't even need to look in my direction or make any connection whatsoever because everyone there is trying to catch her eye.
of
Right? Like
course.
she is she is such a shining light there and in every room that everyone wants a little bit of that shine on you.
Yeah,
So like
right.
so for me to like push my way through a crowd of people to stand next to her for a while, it was really sweet of her.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I'm kidding.
Just.
Any more questions?
I thought the music festival might have been true because I know that the Europeans are kind of nuts sometimes for improv. I've seen improv in Berlin there before, and they were cuckoo for it.
They'll do it anywhere. Outside, inside.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah. This is the truth. I have been to the Primavera Sound Music Festival as I've been, but I've never performed or anything.
And
And the whole time you were there, you were like, ugh, I hope I never have to perform here.
Don't ask me up there. I won't do it. Oh, Wilco, you suckers.
Is that who was playing it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Wilco was playing, so it's like, well, Dadoy. Yeah, I'm going to go see Wilco. Oh,
yeah. And
What a
was it
band.
good? Yeah.
so great. Bit hot. Found it a bit warm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside in Spain. Bit hot. Yeah.
What time of year did you go?
September. Ugh,
Yeah. I was there
disgusting.
in June.
So
Oh.
gross.
That's
that time of
crazy.
year.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But did you check out some of that architecture, though?
Yeah, how can I not? My eyes were open. Oh, it must be exhausting to be an architect there. Heaven forbid you just build a home. No.
It's got to be melted.
Well, I think that pretty much brings us to the end of the podcast. Thanks
Anyone
for-
else allergic to the sun? Oh, sorry, Rory.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on the episode,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Where
best.
can people find you and follow you online?
You can follow the Sunday Service at the Sunday Service Improv on Instagram and Twitter. I run a comedy school and teach at Blind Tiger Comedy here in Vancouver, BC.
Yep,
If you're in
yeah.
Vancouver, we're giving away 350 courses to underrepresented people. If you want to take a free
Nice.
improv class, this is, we're giving away 350 full 20-hour, 8-week, whatever you want courses. So
Wow.
blindtigercomedy.ca. It's just for BC residents. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
But you're probably listening in BC now. So
Yeah.
check those two out.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Awesome.
I don't have Instagram and I don't use Twitter myself. So you'll be very disappointed.
Good for you.
Yeah. You've made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram.
Oh, please tell me you kept your LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah, I have LinkedIn. I got LinkedIn. Yeah.
At Hunks Comedy, anywhere online that you want to find us. And you can find our album, Mouth Beef, streaming everywhere you get albums. And if you head over to patreon.com/Hunks Comedy, you can hear bonus content from this podcast and other podcasts of ours where we play Fuck, Marry, Kill with our guests. Caitlin, thanks again for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm a huge fan, Hunks. I can't wait to see you soon.
HUNKS is a sketch comedy group from Winnipeg. Got it? They are Rory Fallis, Tim Gray, Matt Nightingale, and Dana Smith. Episodes are produced and recorded each 2 weeks from their homes in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. An additional production and editing and sound design, crap like that, by me, Rusty Mattias, at my home. Thanks again to this week's special guest, Caitlin Howden. Please listen and subscribe wherever you're listening right now, and tell all your friends about the Hunks podcast, and come back in 2 weeks for another great episode that will blow your freaking mind. Have a great week, everyone. Okay, bye!